He's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Burrow to the air now. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 32 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
11.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up second and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go.
11. He's just set.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. There drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
No throw, third and long. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate a win. Every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 22. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call it the camera clip. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he's going to work it to the 20. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Oh, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 4 there. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and decision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Back to the air. McCarthy. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completed to Reynolds. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Throwing is Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gun.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular loves a chance to have a golf, a breakfast ball, or a mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action now, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the
Again, McCarthy to throw. Completed right side to Addison. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
For Jordan Addison, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It's about 43 yards for it. Reichert connects there. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 coming.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Get him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man in motion here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And this one doesn't go far. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Burrow from the gun. That throw behind his intended target.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Drive starts with an option, right side. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
25 yards on the play. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Going on first, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Justin Jefferson.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Off play action, it's McCarthy. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Gabe, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Has him running the comeback. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
McCarthy throwing here. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings, first down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right.
And that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
70 rings, 70 Cowboy 80. Tracking 60.
One final shot before the half. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our 2nd half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Burrow on 1st down. That's complete to Gesicki outright. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Burrow now on 1st down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they get this down to the 28. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bengals.
Here we go.
1st down.
Again, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
At the 15-yard line.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm...
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 16-point ball game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down.
11.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
180.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
It's a gain of 11.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
And it's
Just
3rd down.
180. What is that?
3rd and long for him here. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
180.
Desperation time here. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. He's been a picture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
This is Mason on second down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, go!
Going to the ground again on first. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mason gets it on the counter. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He dodged the tackle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Running once more with Mason. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
12 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
I'll run here. It's Mason. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. My friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
At the 33-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go.
To the air on third and long. Got a man. This is Reynolds. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bengals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Gun.
On first down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
15 more yards. That's another Bengals first
To the
down.
air again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Bengals first down.
From the red zone on first. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here.
Number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 7 yards.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. Escape, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They draw it up for him.